Very good afternoon. Thanks for clicking on to the Wednesday edition of Vogan's European Outlook. We're continuing to see things moderately warming up now as the weather pattern is now shifting. That source of shift can be attributed all the way back to the tropics of the Indian Ocean to see exactly why we're starting to see that shift taking place here across the UK and across parts of Western Europe. Now, for the month up until now, the focus of heaviest rain has been over Eastern Africa, parts of the Arabian Peninsula, Pakistan, India. The core of heaviest rainfall in this region of the Indian Ocean, so the western side of the basin, associated with the MJO, and that has had a global implication this spring so far, because what it's done is it's led to the heat across Russia, across parts of the Middle East, by having an enhanced precip in this region of the world. It's essentially removed the heat from typically the hottest zone on Earth at this time of the year, which is Pakistan and northwestern India. That has been shifted into the Middle East and also up into Russia here. So that can be explained, the reason why we've seen the record heat across the Arctic. It also explains, with enhanced ridging up across the Arctic region, it also explains why we've seen colder conditions across the United States and also the UK and Europe here as well, because we've basically had, with the ridging up across the north, up across the Arctic region, it has locked in a trough over eastern North America and indeed Europe. So this, folks, can all be explained. Why now are we starting to see things warming up? The MJO, as you can see here, this is the global accumulated precipitation through day 10. So this is the next 10 days total rainfall. And notice something, we've now got a shift in heaviest rainfall associated with the Madden-Julian Oscillation now over the eastern Indian Ocean, through the continental maritime region and into the western Pacific. So we've shifted from here across to here. That then reshapes the upper atmosphere across the top. So we're going to start to lose the heat across Russia and shift it eastwards. And as it does so, we're then shifting the ridge trough pattern downstream across North America and across Europe. So if you look at the GFS ensemble here, this is the upcoming 5-day period, and notice here that we're starting to heat things back up across the typically the hottest region on Earth, which of course, like I say, Pakistan, northwest India. The core of coolest conditions now shifting into the eastern portion of India, and eventually through this region of the world here, through Indonesia. And what that's doing is we're starting to remove the heat up across the top, and we're going to start to see that shift east with the ridges and with the troughs. Now you can see here as we go through the loop, we're starting to cool things down here. Yeah, it's still very warm. There's still a build-up, an accumulative effect of heat across the top of central and eastern, northeastern Russia here. But we're notice here we're starting to see the build-up of heat over the Tibet Plateau and over the deserts of the Pakistan and northwestern India here. We're starting to see things cooling down here. We're also starting to heat things up across North America. But notice here, there's been a lot of rain in Texas, so we're starting to see the result of that heavy rain now reflect temperatures here across Texas and the southern plains of the United States. And even across Europe here, we're seeing the core of the cold now shifting from west over to the east, in association with that shift over the tropics, and the whole system then changes as we go forward here. So exactly how much warming we get here across the UK and across Western Europe remains to be seen, because it looks as if we do have a bit of a warm-up taking place. So especially as we start to step into the month of June. However, there is indications that we start to see the return of troughiness and more Atlantic weather. So that is something that's going to be worth paying attention to here. And you can see here that the 2-meter temperature anomalies to the west of the UK are colder than normal. Why is that the case? We've got quite a lot of cold water to the west of Ireland here. And if we start to see the winds coming in from the Atlantic, which I think they will do, into the month of June. Watch this space. We're going to have cooler than normal conditions on land if we start to see the winds travelling across this colder than normal water. Short and sweet today. Hope you have a great day. Taking a look, of course, again globally here to explain why we see the changes regional. You have to look global, of course, and I'll have a more detailed look at the UK and Europe in the next video, probably coming up as of Saturday. Hope you have a great day. Back in the next couple of days with more. Bye.